All right, so this video is a part of a collaboration called Quick and Easy Meals. Hosting this collaboration is Simply Grace Lifestyle and Jean Home Decor and more. Can't wait to have you guys. Hi everyone, welcome to Simply Grace Lifestyle. Okay, let me just show you the items that we're going to use to make some low carb egg rolls. Come on with me, guys. Okay, well, I have some olive oil. This is the oil we're using because that's what I have. I have a little bit of an onion here. We're using ground chicken today. I found a bag of cabbage in my refrigerator, and then they didn't have the Mission wraps, but they did have this one's called Extreme Wellness. This is a Mexican zero carb wrap. It's the first time I've ever seen it there, and it does say keto certified on the bottom. So we're going to be using those. Let's see how this comes out. This will be the first time we'll be making it, and I'm going to start out right with this pan over here. I'll turn you over there as soon as we start cooking this up, and I'm just trying to keep stuff low carb. I'm sorry, I feel like I'm losing my voice, but I think I'm gonna put everything in the pan. So we got some onions, and before I open this, let's add some shredded cabbage. And I've been adding shredded cabbage to my salad, guys, for that crunch, and I'm really liking it. So I think I'm gonna make a salad here and show you how I make it. It's so delicious. You might want to try it if you like that crunch. So we're not going to overdo it with the cabbage, but I'm going to cook this. We're going to flash fry this with some seasoning, and then I'm going to move it to a separate pan so we can cook the ground chicken. And then we'll combine it all together and then try wrapping these and then frying them. So let's hope this all works out, guys. Okay, so I think it could use more cabbage. Let's move you over here. All right, so we added the onions and we added some cabbage. I think it can use more. I'm gonna go ahead and put that on high until we can hear that sizzle going. You know, the cabbage is gonna cook down. Now, okay, so what are we gonna add? I'm gonna add my house spices, which is salt, pepper, garlic, and oregano, or Italian seasoning, or both. You could even add crushed red pepper. Now here is the new ingredient that I'm using. I saw this at Walmart and I have to try it. This was my inspiration for this dish. So also someone on YouTube I've been watching lately. I absolutely love this lady. As soon as I get her name and stuff, I'm gonna let you know. So it's Jihu Sugar-Free Japanese Barbecue. I don't know, this caught my attention and this was my inspiration for today. I'm gonna go ahead, add a little bit of olive oil. Okay. We are going to start out with some salt. Now you put as much salt, as little salt as you want, or you can not add salt, or maybe you want to use Mrs. Dash, or whatever it is, whatever seasonings that you like. Now if you want to go with Asian seasonings, I'm going to look in the cabinet and see if I have some ginger. We have some garlic powder, so that's salt and pepper, and some garlic powder. I love a lot of garlic. That's delicious. I'm going to lower this a little bit. I do have Italian seasoning here. I think I will add a little bit of crushed red pepper. Let me go around this way. And I'm going to add some of this Knorr chicken bouillon. This gives us such a good flavor. Just going to sprinkle some of this. Okay, I'm going crazy with it. And then I'm going to use some crushed red pepper, just a little bit. Alright, so before I add some water, don't want these big pieces of cabbage. I might just move this over and use a different pot. So I'm going to come back because I'm going to see if I have some ginger inside my seasoning cabinet. And I don't want to take too long. So I'm going to leave this cooking. Let me go look for that. I'll be right back. Okay, so I did not have any ginger. So, and then we're going to go ahead and move on to cooking the chicken. Now you can, if I had ground beef, I'd be cooking it with ground beef. But I was gonna make a pizza with this and show you, but that'll be for another video. We're gonna try this because I am just so anxious to try it. You know, I am realizing that I never had time really to cook these kind of meals when I was in school, so I'm enjoying. I think, did I just say that? I'm really enjoying making like food, real food, but I am. Because I'm so tired of eating so much stuff I shouldn't be eating. Okay, so this looks pretty good, doesn't it? We're gonna go ahead and move this one over. She's over there drinking some water. And she drinks out of Nala's bowl. She won't drink out of her own. And she just drinks too much at one time. She just woke up from a nap. So did I. I needed some rest. Okay. Alright, so this is done. I'm also steaming some white rice over there. I don't think I'm going to need that. It's just that Matthew likes rice. So I always have it available. Okay, so this is done. Let me go ahead and get a pot just so we can start cooking the chicken. We're going to add some oil because this chicken is I think it's made with the breast meat, so it's a little bit dry. Alright. So we're going to come on over here a little bit. Alright, so before we start cooking this, we're going to season this. So we have some salt. Like I said, you judge how much seasoning you use. Because some of us can't use salt. And I am going to use salt, pepper, garlic, and oregano. I'm not going to add the rest of the spices because I already added it to the cabbage. Okay. I think I did add some oil. Let me turn this up. Alright. So now this ground chicken, I think they grind it from, they use the white meat, so it's not going to be that moist, so you want to add moisture to it. I added some olive oil, I believe. I'm sorry guys. I added some olive oil, but I'm going to also add some water. And if I didn't, let me go ahead and add some more because it looks very dry. Okay, let me get some water. Now, what's going to happen here is, let me go ahead and let that cook. Now, what's going to happen here is halfway through or close to the cooking time, I'm going to go ahead and add some of this and then combine it together and add some of this again before we attempt to use the wrappers. Let's see how this goes because it's my first time doing it. Okay. Alright, so we're going to let this cook through, guys. It's going to take a little bit, and I'll be right back with you. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and add some of this. Like, I don't want to add a lot because I don't want it to be salty. And I'll tell you something else I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and add 2 packets of the organic stevia. the packets that I cook with, and they don't spike your sugar. This is actually really good if you're following a diet. It's actually really good no matter what you're doing, because you don't have to worry about the sugar, regular sugar spiking. Okay, so I'm gonna put in 2 packets of this stevia. Asian food always tastes sweet to me, and as far as I know, they do add regular sugar to this stuff, and I don't want to taste it while it's in here. So I'm gonna mix this up, and then we're gonna go ahead and put it in that pan. I don't know if you could hear that. Literally, it is thundering so bad. And the hail is unbelievable here. They're like the size of golf balls. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna lower that a little bit. Let's try to work with this because we don't want a wet mixture when we're wrapping. I just thought about that. Doesn't that look delicious? Like, I would eat it just like this, but I was in the mood for like an egg roll type, and I didn't want to use the wonton noodles, so that's why we're using this. Okay, I'm gonna turn that up. Okay, so I'm gonna turn that up. This is pretty dry now, so I'm like really happy about that. And then we're gonna put it in this dish. Guys, can you hear that thundering? And my Nina gets so scared. We have some water here. There's a lot of water, guys. Alright, so let me bring you over here. Okay, I have this dish right here. We're gonna go ahead and put this mixture in here. I'm going to use the same pan to put the oil in, and I'm not going to put a lot of oil, just enough that I can flip it over and fry each side. Okay, this is what it's looking like. Doesn't that look amazing, guys? All right, I'm going to shut this burner off and get these things rolled up. Now I have a clear dish over here. Alright, so we're gonna open these. Let me show you what they look like. I've never seen this brand before. So it's Olay Mexican Foods, so this is definitely a Mexican product. I love the fact that it's 0 carbs and it's keto certified. Alright, so instead of using wonton wrappers or egg roll wrappers, we're gonna be using I'm trying to move everything out of the way, guys. We're going to be using these low carb wraps. All right. Now, let's move this over here. And then once we get them all wrapped here, then we can prep for frying. So, and the good part is that they're very thin, so that should be easy, hopefully, to pinch together. Okay. So I'm going to fold this over like this, and then I'm going to fold, okay, so we're going to fold the sides over like this. And then we are going to fold this toward you and roll it. Okay. So there is one egg roll. I think we may have something here. So let's see, I might need another plate. All right. Let me move these over here. I'll move this here. As you can see, so that's one egg roll. And then we'll do it again. I'm gonna move it closer to here, maybe up a little bit more. All right, so again, we're going to fold these in this way and then fold it till you don't see the meat, pull it back toward you, all right? And then roll it. I'm okay with it looking like this, guys, so I line them up. I'm gonna continue this. We have quite a bit of them, so I'm gonna continue this and then bring you right back when this is full. Hopefully it'll use up the wraps and then we have enough meat. So I'll be right back. Okay, so these are the egg rolls. Don't they look absolutely amazing, guys? Let's see how they come out. I'm gonna fry, like, let me just fry what fits in the pan, and I'll do the rest later on off camera. Okay, turn that up. So we'll do the 3 on top. I think 3 is good. Let's see how these fry. Let me get some paper towels. Now, I didn't put anything to seal this. Sometimes you can use a little bit of flour. I'm trying to stay away from the carbs. I could have put an egg mixture. I didn't do so. Let's see how these fry, just like this. And then I'm going to flip them and then bring you back so that you can take a closer look at how these are frying. So this is going to take a minute. I'm going to try to roll them on the 3rd side. I just don't want to burn. I just want them to stay crispy. Now, while that's frying, this is the sauce that I use. It's called G. Hughes dipping sauce, and it's the sweet chili one. I didn't see one that said duck sauce or any other sauce for that matter. So I grabbed the chili sweet sauce, and honestly, it's not spicy at all, depending on how you guys eat spice. So no, I think it tastes more sweet than anything else, but you guys have to try this yourself. Okay, so that's gonna be our dipping sauce for these egg rolls. I'm so excited. These are literally 0 carb. Exciting. Okay, so here they are, all fried. Don't they look absolutely amazing? These have absolutely no carbs at all. Look at this. They look so crispy. I'm gonna try to pick one up. They look so crispy and so delicious. And I'm gonna try to see if I can plate this and show you in the pictures how this looks. Amazing, guys. All right, so I'll be right back with you.